foundation. You guys, L'Oreal has not failed me yet, okay? They have not failed me yet.
Me on this weekend, I fell in love. What is a little taller now? Into big things, he's a baller now. His heart never changed, like his thing, he's still down. I can't forget it. More than his voice is changing.
Hey guys, it's Jericho. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing another foundation review. I told you guys I was going to do another foundation review, and I went and got the L'Oreal Freshwear foundation, which I'm regretting because I got the wrong color. I know I said in my last video that I had got the wrong color and I took it back. I did take that back, and the shade after didn't seem right, so then I got the shade after that, and now that I'm home, it's definitely too dark. It's like too orangey, but we're gonna make it work. Okay, so we can get through the Fenty, like the Fenty saga. I tried 3 of her foundations before I found one. We're gonna get through the L'Oreal saga, because I mean, if this doesn't work, then okay. So this has really good reviews on Ulta. Okay, so L'Oreal Infallible Freshwear. You guys know the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte is my go-to foundation, okay? That foundation is freaking amazing, especially when you pair it with the L'Oreal Infallible Matte Lock Primer. It's so good. I love it. But now they have a Freshwear foundation, so let me see. It says waterproof, non-comedogenic. It says long-lasting foundation with our most lightweight, breathable texture. Waterproof, transfer-resistant, and sweat-resistant foundation. Medium to full buildable coverage foundation, natural finish. So it's a natural finish, so it's definitely not a matte foundation. Okay, so we've already been established it's not a matte foundation, which is okay. I don't necessarily need. I love matte foundations though. So yeah, so we're gonna do the L'Oreal Freshwear foundation. It says be unstoppable. Introducing L'Oreal's Breakwear Longwear Foundation with breathable skin technology. Infallible Freshwear 24-hour foundation provides medium to full buildable coverage that lasts all day and allows the skin to breathe. The formula's 3 oil absorbers resist sweat, water, and transfer. The ultra-thin liquid goes on smoothly to give a fresh, healthy-looking complexion that lasts. Color stays true and blends evenly, so your makeup looks fresh all day. So it's not comedogenic, but formulated with SPF. This foundation is suitable for all skin types and 30 shades for every skin tone. Yeah, so we're just gonna go ahead and get into it. So that's the first thing I'm going to tell you guys about. The second thing I'm going to talk to you guys about is my new favorite concealer. So I went to Ulta the other day and I saw that they were selling Colourpop, and it wasn't the Ulta by me. The Ulta by me does not have Colourpop stuff in there, at least not yet, because it's a smaller store. I went to a bigger Ulta that has the actual salon in there, and I saw that they sold Colourpop and they have the no filter concealers. So I was like, oh, let me go ahead and try these. And I've been wearing this concealer under my brows as my brow highlight, and I am in love. So I got the color Dark 40, and then I got the color Dark 42 to go as like a contour for my cheekbone. Alright, you guys, so yeah, so these I already know how these are, but I'm just going to do a review on them with the video just to go on with the vibes. So for foundation, for primer, I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Infallible Matte Lock. Now one thing, this foundation, it's really lightweight, so it's not thick at all, so it definitely runs. It's really runny. I noticed I did a little spot on my hand. It's definitely runny. So yeah, so again I got the color Copper, which is too dark. I probably should have went in with the color right before that. Y'all already know, okay? It's like we're not even gonna go through the spiel. But I'm gonna do one side first. Oh my god, it's so dark. One day I'm gonna get it right, y'all. But as you can see, it's runny. It kind of reminds me of like the NYX Total Control foundation. That's really dark. Not really dark, really runny. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this in. Like, oh Lord. Now on camera it doesn't look as dark, but trust me, in person it is super dark. This is darker than the Fenty Beauty, okay? Maybe once it dries down, like, it won't look so bad. You guys! Legit, like, I'm really orange. So this is definitely going back to Walmart. Tomorrow. I'm gonna take it when I get off of work. Look at that, y'all. Like, look at my face compared to the rest of my body. Oh my god. But literally, like, it says it comes in 30 shades. And it does. But the shade range is, like, really not that great. Like, it's really not that great because, like, there's just always tons of light to medium shades. And then when you get to the deeper shades, it's just like 5 or 6. And it's like, I went through so much trying to figure out, like, if I could find one that matches. But the one before this looked way too yellow. I thought this one would be it, but it's not, clearly. So it's like, it's really hard for deeper skin tones to find foundations. It's really annoying. So that's why that's why Fenty Beauty made such a huge mark. And not only Fenty Beauty, there's been other brands that have, you know, stepped their game up because of that. But it's just really hard to find. Even though it took me a long time to find something in the Fenty, it wasn't because she didn't have enough shades. It was more like the undertones for me. But when she came out with the other shades, like, it made it real for me. So we're just gonna go right in with the rest of the routine so I can see how it looks once I set it. So I'm going in with the Colourpop No Filter Concealer in Dark 40 under my eyes. I've never used this under my eyes, but this is a matte concealer, and this is literally a dupe to the Tarte Shape Tape. I will not buy the Tarte Shape Tape anymore. I'm loving the way this foundation looks on my skin. Like, it makes me look like I have bomb skin. Cause like, it's not like the Revlon Candid, which I had never even heard of the Revlon Candid. Like I said in the video, I just happened to just go down that. My camera just loves to cut off on me when I'm talking, man. Like, okay, so what I was saying was, like, with the Revlon Candid, like, I couldn't even tell that I had on foundation. With this, I can tell I have on foundation, but it's so natural looking. It's not thick, it's not heavy, and I am loving the way it looks on my skin. So now I'm going to go in with the Colourpop No Filter Concealer in Dark 42. I hope that this is dark enough, I'm not sure. But I'm going to use this as my contour. See, like, that concealer, I haven't even set the concealer and my skin already looks good. Like, I don't even have to set it if I didn't want to. But I'm going to set it because I want to see how this foundation, I actually just might keep, well, I'm going to take this foundation back and get the shade before it. But I actually might keep this in my collection because I really like how it looks. Oh, my face is flawless. Oh my god, you guys. This foundation, you guys. L'Oreal has not failed me yet, okay? They have not failed me yet when it comes to their foundation. So I'm just gonna like, oh my god, my skin looks so good. Now I'm gonna contour with my powder with the Nika K New York. The same thing that I always use to contour. I go in with both shades. Make a kissy face. Just stop the makeup tutorial. Stop the makeup tutorial, you guys, because let me have my moments. So now I'm going to go with highlighter, and instead of using my Mirage highlighter like I normally use, I'm going to go with the Crayon Case and Glola and just use that. Alright you guys, now that I have everything complete, you guys, like I am loving how this foundation looks. I love it, like the coverage, like I'm not even gonna start, like I can't even say like how good the coverage is, you guys, like no lie, I can't say it because I mean it covered up my pimple. I can still see my pimple, but it also covered it up, like it covered up the redness that was going on with it. So it says medium to full, so I feel like if I had put on another layer of foundation it would have really covered my face, but I don't like feeling full coverage, you know what I mean? Like this foundation, oh, I love it. I was not expecting to love this foundation, you guys, because I had just found the Fenty and I always love my, you know, my L'Oreal Pro Matte. So I was like, you know, I am pretty much good on foundations right now, but then I just decided to try this just because I've seen that it was a popular foundation, and the fact that I love the L'Oreal Pro Matte so much, I was not expecting to like this. I was not expecting to like this as much as I do, but I love this. My first impressions is it is bomb. Like my skin, I like this more than the Revlon Candid foundation. So if you watch my Revlon Candid foundation and I said I was blown away by how I couldn't tell that I had on foundation, that did blow me away. But this, I can tell I have a foundation, but it makes my skin look flawless, you guys. And then when you paired it with the Colourpop concealer, but this is just first impressions. My first impressions is it's bomb. Go and get it, okay? Like don't wait. Go to Walmart and buy it. Go to Ulta and buy it. Go to Target and buy it. So if you guys like this foundation review, I hope you guys thumbs up and subscribe. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram and on Snapchat to keep up with me in my daily life. But thank you guys so much for watching and have a good day.